Well, welcome everybody to Snypz TV Gaming. I am your boy Snypz. We are in the building. And listen, it's that time for the wild card. Man, look, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. We got wild card action here today for the MEL playoffs, man. Again, big shout out to everybody here rocking with us. We got the Bucs, we got the Commanders. DJS snuck his way into the postseason, taking on Scamming as kickoff is about to be underway. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in as kickoff is here and underway. And here we go, folks. So look, we're actually blessed today. And there's a reason why I'm saying that we're blessed, because PlayStation Network has been down for a little bit. It's been down for a little bit, so I'm actually happy that one of these guys are on Xbox, the other one's on PlayStation, and he was able to get in. So the Commanders are starting off with the football with Robinson, as he'll only get a yard on the play of bringing out to a second down. So second down coming up. Apologies, as Eckler will get the tote here, and we'll get only a 2-yard gain on the play, so that brings it now to a third down. So third down is 7 coming up. As Daniels is back for the pass here, he's going to launch this up, and Scary Terry couldn't get there. And that is a big play on defense to start the day here today. Great start by DJS and his defense. So we'll talk about the starters in just a moment. We didn't get an opportunity to talk about them just yet. So second down coming up. A lot of crazy stuff going on within this league as Baker Mayfield getting things started. And Mayfield's going to go down, but the ball does come out in time. That brings it now to a third down. So third down coming up. Baker Mayfield's regular season, 4,035 yards, 30 touchdowns, only 3 picks on the year in the regular season. Definitely took care of the football, and that was almost a pick there. That's going to bring it to a fourth down. So that was almost an interception, and he has to punt the football out for the first time here today. So first and 10 coming up. And now the Commanders will get the football for the second time. We didn't get to talk about the rookie Jalen Daniels. His regular season, 4,296 yards, 42 touchdowns, 18 picks on the year. And they get 11-6 on the year as well. It was very solid, as Austin Eckler will get this tote here, breaks that tackle, and he will get a first down and then some at the 26-yard line. So a brand new set of downs now. First and 10 coming up. Here at the 26-yard line. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. As Eckler will get another tote here, breaks to the outside, and that is 2 straight first down runs here for the Austin Eckler. So a first and 10 coming up once again. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. It wasn't necessarily last second, but we're able to get some playoff action going here. Well, I told you guys yesterday, some of you guys that tuned into last night's stream, that we were going to be extremely busy here today on Snypz TV Gaming, and that's going to be an intentional. But he'd rather take that intentional, I guess, instead of getting an opportunity to possibly fumble the football. But a second down and 31 now coming up. So now he's just got to try to inch his way to get a little bit closer to a first down. Second and 31 here at the 5-yard line. As Daniels back for the pass, 4-man rush. Defense almost got in there, and McCaffrey's going to get the catch and gets knocked down at the 29-yard line. And that'll bring it now to a third down. Luke McCaffrey The rookie out of Rice getting most of the yardage back. Gets him a third. Daniels back. And he is going to roll out, and a beautiful drop of a dime for a first down. Wow. Look at this throw. You can't ask for a better throw there by McDaniels, as the defense could not get there at all. And a big first down play here for Scan. And Robinson will go straight up the middle, only get a yard on the play. That's going to bring it to a second down. So 2nd down and 9 coming up. Second and 9 as Robinson will get another carry. And this time only gets a couple, brings it down to a 3rd down. So he's in field goal range already, almost in the red zone for the Commanders. They were very decent in the red zone this year. 66% as far as red zone activity. And there it is. He's officially there. So 1st down and 10 here at the 13-yard line. Again, we talked about this Washington offense here. They are pretty stout running the football, and their red zone touchdowns, 50 red zone touchdowns, and only 10 field goals. As we get an incomplete pass there, it'll bring it down to a 2nd down. So this red zone offense, again, 66% on the year. They were pretty decent. Big shout out my guy Sinister in the building. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now mind you, again, don't forget everybody, PlayStation Network has had some issues here today. DJS is on Xbox. I believe Scamming is on PlayStation. And that's another big hit there. It brings it now to a 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down. And DJS did sneak in. He snuck into the postseason, 9 and 8. He definitely struggled in his first year, but he's able to still get to the postseason, and he does get a stop there. So a 4th and 10. 2-yard loss, and the first points is going to come up here, and that's straight up the middle. So the Commanders. They put the first 3 points up on the board. Sensei, they barely beat the 2nd and 3rd stringers to get in. But I mean, bottom line, he's in, I guess. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's still in, so you can't ask for nothing better than that if you are the Bucs. Let's see if he can capitalize and see if we see. Wow, nice dive to get the first down on the play. So a 1st and 10 now coming up here at the 49-yard line. See if we see playoff DJS. I told you guys when we had the show before the season started that when this guy gets to the playoffs, he plays different. We're going to see if that happens within this game here. Again, he struggled in the first year. But again, the fact remains that he took care of the football in the regular season. He only had 3 picks on the year with Baker Mayfield. So he definitely takes care of the football. So that kind of shows you in the postseason, he might be a little bit different. But again, we're not going to know until this game is over pretty much. And we see how this drive is kind of flowing right now. He's looking pretty good thus far on this drive as he's at the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 3 coming up, though. Let's see what he can do here. And he's going to hand this off here to White. Cuts it inside, and he gets knocked down. Only a yard gain. And a domino tear there from Peters. That's rough. So 4th and 2 here at the 43-yard line. Flyboy Fern in the building. Good to see you. He said his season turned around once Cardone left. The Bucs are a whole new team. So 4th and 2 coming up. Looks like he's going to go for it. Oh, actually, no, he's going to kick the field goal. Okay, so this is interesting. We know that they're not gimmies. Will he get it? This is tough. And he's not going to get this one. So, again, this goes to show you here that these field goals this year, they're just not gimmies, especially online, man. Especially online. These field goals are definitely not gimmies. So getting ready to end this first quarter as Daniels gets back to work, running the football here with Eckler. And that's going to bring it down to a second down. But that'll do it here for the first quarter here in these MEL playoffs between the Bucs and the Commanders here in the wild card round here in the NFC. Again, big shout out to everybody here in the chat rocking with us. And again, if you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know in the chat. If I'm sounding distorted or anything, please let me know. Definitely want to make sure we get everything taken care of because we changed up some audio stuff here. So want to make sure everything is legit. Play action, and he goes down. There's a fumble, and he does pick it back up. So it'll be a 3rd and 20 coming up here. So a 3rd down and 20. Back for the pass here again, and he was able to get a first down before on the 3rd and long, and another big hit, but it's a 4th down. And it looks like he's going to have to punt this football out. Don't forget, guys, if you are a part of the MEL League, make sure you claim your points being a part of this stream. It is detrimental for you guys that are a part of the MEL League. And you ain't got nothing better else to do anyway. If your PSN is down, you should be here supporting your league anyway. 1st and 10 here at the 13-yard line. This might be the first playoff game being played tonight. Is this the first playoff game being played tonight? It might be. I'm not exactly sure. These are your playoff situation right now, as you can see. This is your bracket here in the MEL. Mayfield back here on 2nd down and 9, and a quick drag there to Otten. And Otten will get the first down on the play. I'm going to tell you right now, there might not be anybody else in the league that can run a mesh concept like this, like DJS does. This is what he does. If you can play defense against the mesh concept, if you can play solid defense with it, I'm going to tell you right now, you will be successful against DJS. But if you cannot cover the mesh, you're going to have issues. Sin said me and the Giants are playing at some point tomorrow. Yeah, I think Scream might be covering one of those games. It might be your game as well. 2nd down to 6, a 4-yard gain on the play. As you can see, the Giants will be taking on the 2nd-seeded Saints. That's going to be very interesting. I'll definitely be tuned into that one as well. 2nd and 6 is Irvin will get a nice cut inside, and he's going to get the first down and then some. Big gain on the play there for Irvin. And a 1st and 10 now coming up. Bucky Irvin, the rookie, out of Oregon. Not the speediest of guys, but he's able to get it done there. As Mayfield's back here, a little pump action. He's going to take off here, and he gets away, and Mayfield's going to finally go down and gain only 3 on the play. Brings it out to a 2nd down. Big shout out to Swaggin in the building. He said about Packers and Vikings will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And again, the Packers and Vikings are sitting on the bottom right there. Again, they'll be at 6 p.m. tomorrow, as White will get the tote here, and I'm bringing down to a 3rd down and 3. So he's getting a little bit closer to possibly tie this game up, as it's a 3rd and 3 here at the 25-yard line. So 3rd down. And hands it off to White, and White's going to get the first and then some, and went through that tackle and ends up getting the first down. So a 1st and 10 now coming up. Big gain there indeed. Hands it off here to White again, and Rashad White will get himself about 2 on the play, brings it now to a 2nd down. MEL playoff action starting off tonight here in this wild card. Probably have some divisional action starting off on Wednesday, because it sounds like everybody's going to be getting most of their games in tomorrow. Will there be any other games tonight as well? Big question there, as Mayfield's going to go down for the count and bring it down to a 3rd down and 9. So no touchdowns yet in this game as we're getting ready to hit the 2-minute warning. A 3-0 game so far as the Commanders sit on top in this one, and it's getting real close to where the Bucs could possibly tie it up. Let's see what happens here on 3rd down here in this NFC wildcard round. 2-minute warning, 3rd down and 9. Mayfield back, launches it, and that's going to be caught there by Godwin, and he'll get the 1st down. What a catch by Godwin to get the 1st. And it's a 1st and goal at the 5. Mayfield again, back to the pass. Plenty of time. He's going to take off and goes down. He holds on to the football. And that'll bring it out to a 2nd down and goal. Rusty Crust Bucket in the chat. Good to see you. He's saying tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, it'll be Dolphins and Raiders on Night Screen TV. So that should be a fun one as well. So we definitely got a lot going on, and there's a beautiful dot as he will punch in the game's 1st touchdown. So heck of a job as he punches it in, and we got a 7-3 ball game, and what a job by DJS. The 2 key plays on this drive here. Big catch there by Godwin, and then able to get it done and punch it in the end zone using the legs of Baker Mayfield. And just throws a dot into the end zone. Big play, and it's a 7-3 game. What a drive. So 1st and 10. As Daniels is back for the pass, and he's going to launch this up, and there's a pick by Smith. Cuts it inside. He's going to break to the outside, and there goes Smith. TTC to the crib for a big-time touchdown. Well, just like that, it's a 14-3 game. The pick 6 interception. And DJS has kind of turned this thing around. Man, 14-3 just like that. Crazy. 1st and 10 with under a minute left. As Daniels get the quick pass out here to Sano, and he will get about 6 on the play. Brings it out to a 2nd down. Daniels back, steps up, takes off, and will get the 1st at the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming up. So it looks like there was some games already played. As Daniels is going to take off here, and we'll talk about those games that were already played. Definitely got to chop it up about those games. Daniels back for the pass here, 20 seconds left. Quickly gets the catch there to McLaurin, and he gets himself at least in field goal range if a timeout's going to be called. Daniels back, rolls out, and he's going to take off here and gets knocked down with 9 seconds left. A 2nd down and 1 now coming up. So 2nd and 1. So as I stated earlier, we had 2 games already played. Both of them in the AFC, so we'll talk about those in just a moment. 2nd down and 1 coming up. Commanders with no more timeouts. He's got to throw this in the end zone, and he almost takes the sack with 5 seconds left, and it looks like he might have to go ahead and take his points. I mean, you're right here. You got to take your points. You're in the playoffs. I feel like you got to take your points here. You can make it a 14-6 game. But with 5 seconds left, I don't know if I like this idea because the Bucs are playing good defense. 2 seconds left. He launches it, and there's the pick. We just said it. We just said it. I am not a prophet in any way, shape, or form, guys. You just got to think logistically here as far as the playoffs are concerned. You take every bit of points you can get. And he didn't do that there, and it's a 14-3 game here at the end of the first half. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us for these MEL playoffs. And right now, Scammon finds himself down 14-3. And the Bucs get the football to start the 3rd quarter. You gotta take it. Oh my goodness, he's gonna get a shot. So he is gonna get his opportunity back. Blessings on blessings for the Commanders. It is for sure a fumble. And now he's got a shot at getting back at this thing. It's a 1-yard gain there, brings it to a 2nd down and 9. So 2nd and 9 here at the 22. Play action here for Daniels, and that's going to be caught by McCaffrey and gets knocked down, brings it to a 3rd and 3. And that's going to bring it out to a 4th down. Now, do you take your points? Yes, you should. You should take your points here. That was a blessing that you just got. You should take your points here. You should not go for it here on 4th down. And it looks like he's going to attempt to take his points. And this is smart. But again, he's going to get the extra points here. So technically, this should be a 14-9 game right now. You got to kind of look at it like that. Right now, this should be a 14-9 game. So the Bucs will get the football back here. 1st and 10 this time around. He doesn't fumble. Big shout out to my guy. 424 in the building. Good to see you. And Mayfield is gonna almost throw a pick. That'll bring it now to a 2nd down. That was very interesting. So this was one of the games that were played. The Jags squeak one out against the Bills, 33-30 here in the wild card. As we get another completion there, and he will push forward and get the 1st down on the play. So 1st and 10 coming up. But as you can see, Travis Etienne only had 22 yards rushing, but Trevor Lawrence, 375 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. as he moves on to the divisional rounds. So that is definitely going to be interesting. 2nd down and 4 coming up here. The Bills could not get it done, unfortunately. So the Jags move on to the divisionals. As White will get the tilt here, and he will get him a new set of downs once again. So it's a 1st and 10 now coming up. This is the other game that was played. The 9-8 Jets, they knock out the 12-5 Chiefs, 23-13. The final count in that one. We'll talk a little bit about those stats in just a moment, as well as hits a play action, and that's going to be incomplete. That'll bring it down to a 2nd down. But as you can see, the Jets getting it done here. 99 yards by Breece Hall with 2 touchdowns. Big game for him. As Mayfield back again, and that's going to be incomplete. That'll bring it down to a 3rd down. And Patrick Mahomes, you see, he didn't even have a touchdown pass, it looks like. So a tough game for the Chiefs today. 3rd down and 10 coming up. And Mayfield's going to launch it, and that's picked. Something you barely saw in the regular season. He throws one here today, though. So a huge interception for the Commanders, and now they have an opportunity to possibly get back in this ball game. It's still an 8-point game here. Oh boy. There it is. Wow. I had a feeling it was going to go down, unfortunately. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. Let's see if they could get back into the game and what is gonna happen within the game. So just give us a moment, guys, because obviously it's the playoffs, so they got to get this figured out. So just give us a moment. Let's see what's going on here, and we'll be right back to you. We're not going off air at all, but just stay right here. We'll be right back. Keep you guys posted as to what's going on. So we could clearly see that the Jets, they're the 7th seed, so they're going to move on. They're going to be squaring off against Doc and the Ravens in the divisional round. So Doc already knows who he's going to play against. So it's going to be the Jets and the Ravens going at it. So then obviously we got the Dolphins and the Raiders will be playing sometime tomorrow. They'll be one of those two teams will be taking on the Jaguars in the divisional. So again, let me see exactly what these guys are going to do with this here. 1 second. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, so they said that they're going to be playing. They're playing till halftime. So they're going to play this game until halftime. with the Bucs up by 8 points. So what I'm actually going to do, and I'm glad I actually am able to do this. So what we're actually going to do right now is we're going to make this it was 14-6 if I'm not mistaken. So what we'll do here is we will keep this up and do this here. Let's do this. Let's do 14 and let's do 8. There we go. So that's how we're keeping score. That's how we're gonna keep score here. All right, so we're back at it. We're back at it. They're gonna play till halftime. They're gonna play till halftime. Right now, the score is technically the score that you see on top. That is going to be the score. So we'll keep that situated for everybody, so that way there's no issues at all, and everybody can kind of keep up as to what's going on. But again, these guys will be playing until halftime. So once halftime hits, game is over. Whoever's on top is on top. That's it. All right. Nice Cream, good to see you, my brother. Nice Cream is going to have the Dolphins and Raiders game tomorrow night. Definitely looking forward to checking that game out. That's going to cap off the AFC. Then obviously the NFC is probably going to get squared away tomorrow as well too. This is one of them, obviously. And the other game will be getting taken care of as well tomorrow too. So we should be in the divisionals on Wednesday. We should be in the divisionals on Wednesday. So definitely looking forward to some divisional round action on Wednesday. As Daniels back for the pass here again, called by McCaffrey, and he's going to take off, get the first down, and then some, and the rookie knocked down at the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 now coming up. Again, for anybody that is just coming in and tuning in here, we just had a desync. We all know that the PlayStation Network is down. This is a cross-play affair right here, right now, as Daniels will slide down and get 7. This is a cross-play affair here, though. DJS is on Xbox. Scamming is on PlayStation. So thank goodness that the network is up, but it might not be as stable. So that's why we had the desync more than likely. As we get another catch here by McLaurin, and that'll bring it now to a first down. So a 1st and 10 at the 10. That puts him in the red zone. And we talked about the Commanders earlier. Again, 66% in the red zone in the regular season. As Daniels is going to take off here. And there goes Jaden Daniels. And he will dive his way into the end zone for their first touchdown. And actually, he had 6. I do apologize for that. He was down 8. I do apologize for that. So now he has 12, actually. And he's going for the tie here. 2-point conversion try. And Daniels, will he be able to get there? He will. So we got a tie game now, 14 apiece. When the game did cut off, the game cut off at 14-6. It wasn't 8. I do apologize for that. It was 14-6. So that's why he went for the 2-point conversion. So he knows now that this game is tied at 14 apiece. So here we go. The Bucs get the football. Baker Mayfield will get things started here for the Bucs as Rashad White gets the toe, gets about a 5-yard gain on the play. He'll bring it out to a 2nd down. So a 2nd and 5 coming up. This is your last touchdown here by Jaden Daniels. He uses the feet and able to dive it in. And White is using his legs here as well, and we'll get down to a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Once again, for everybody that's tuning in right now, we were on a desync from the first game, so this is the second game from the desync. The score on top is your actual score. They are playing until halftime. Play action play here, and that is going to be caught for the first down by Godwin. So a 1st and 10 coming up. Mayfield back, and that's going to be caught by Godwin, and he will get the first down once again. So 1st and 10, and we'll take a look at it one more time here, because I see you guys are kind of talking about it there for a second. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, he gets across. He gets across. He breaks the plane. He got across. Because he didn't step out of bounds or anything. He got across that plane. You just needed it just enough. That if the nose of the football crosses the plane, that's it. He definitely crossed the plane there. Good little comebacker right there for White, and he'll get another first, breaks the tackle, and he still gets forward to get the first down. So a 1st and 10 here at the 28-yard line. And a great drive here. That puts him in field goal range. Mayfield back and goes down quick. He'll lose a ton. Big sack on the play will bring it out to a 2nd down. Second down and 18. Mayfield back. Quick pass caught by McMillan, and he'll get knocked down. Brings it to a 3rd and 11 here at the 28. So, right now, if you are DJS and the Bucs, you want to play it safe. You don't want to go crazy here, but you gotta somewhat play it safe here on 3rd down. 3rd and 11 here at the 28. Back for the pass here again, and he throws a pick. He tried to squeeze it in there, and it was no bueno. He definitely tried to squeeze this thing in, and it was not going to work out. Great job by the defense there, a scam. And it's a 1st and 10 now here at the 26. Tie ball game at 14 apiece. As Eckler will get the toad, and we'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 10 coming up. So 2nd and 10 here at the 26. Daniels back, rolls out. That's going to be caught by Robinson. And he'll get him another first down. So Daniels on the day, or in this game we should say, he's up to 51 yards passing with a touchdown. And a 1st and 10 coming up as we get ready to end this 3rd quarter. Daniels back again and launches that up, and a beautiful dot there to Scary Terry. And he'll get a first down now at the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 once again as they keep the chains moving. So that's going to do it here for the 3rd quarter. Showtime and go time here in the 4th, here in the MEL playoffs. And a good game here thus far. 14-8. Let's give me 14 apiece, I should say. I said 14-8. I'm tripping. It's 14 apiece. In this ball game, again, the top score is your primary score to pay attention to after we just had a desync. And that's going to be a good flat play to the outside there and a big hit. But he does get enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now coming up. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 8:30 on Night Screen TV, the Dolphins and the Raiders will be going at it. Winner of that game will take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in the divisional round. As we talked about a little bit earlier, the Jags getting a squeaky victory, 33-30 over the Bills in their wild card affair. So the Jags move on. And big hit right there. We'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 8 coming up. And Again, the other game, the Jets squeaked by as well, too, get a 10-point victory. And they move on to the divisionals. They will take on Doc and the Ravens, the number 1 seeded Ravens. So the divisionals will be set once that game is complete, and that's a big hit, brings it to a 4th and inches. And now, big decision here for Scammon. Big decision. He's at the 21, so this is a chip shot field goal try if he wanted to do that. But it looks like he is not going to play games with it. He wants to put this thing away. And Daniel's going to go back for the pass, and he will get the completion for the first. What a shot. Getting that completion. A 1st and 10 here now to 13. And Daniels gonna hand it off here to Eckler. Spin cycle inside up the middle and gets a 2-yard gain, an 8-yard gain, and brings it to a 2nd down and 2. 6:36 remaining here in the first half. In the second half, I should say. Trying to not get everybody confused here because we had a desync. An abdominal tear for Zach Ertz. So he's out for the game. And if they end up winning this game, man, Zach Ertz might be out for the playoffs. That's going to be kind of wild. So 3rd down and 1 now coming up. Daniels back and launches in, and there's a dot right there in the end zone for a big-time Commanders touchdown. So the kick is up, and that kick is money. The Commanders, they go back on top. So 21-14. As now the Bucs. They got to try to get back into the game and tie this thing up. Again, we talked earlier about the Bucs and what is going on with the Bucs. These guys have squeaked their way into the postseason after starting off horribly. And wow, what a play! He almost had a one-play hit-a-quitter. But he does get a 1st down. So a 1st and goal now at the 7 after one play by Baker Mayfield. And now he's going to hand this off here to White, and White cuts it inside. I'm not sure if he wanted to do that, but ends up being a 2nd and goal now at the 4. So 2nd and goal coming up. Second down and goal here at the 4-yard line. Mayfield is going to keep it, cuts it inside, he gets hit hard, and only gains a yard on the play. So this is 4-down territory for the Bucs. There's no doubt there, because even if he can't get it, I don't think he can kick a field goal here. There's still a lot of time left, but I think he needs to score against this team. He needs to get a touchdown here. And Mayfield is going to take off, and it's going to come down to that 4th down. Here we go. Louisville gets in there for the sack. And here we go, 4th and goal coming up. Fourth down and goal here at the 5. Mayfield back. A lot of time, and that is going to be incomplete. And a turnover on downs for the Commanders. Great job by the Commanders defense, and now they have an opportunity to really take over in this one. As Eckler will get the toe straight up the middle, breaks the tackle, and finally gets knocked back. Ends up losing a yard because of it. And that'll bring it down to a 2nd down. Oh, you know what, Night Scream? You just brought up something that I needed to mention. I was wrong about the record. I was wrong about the record. He actually has played This is his 12th game here on Snypz TV Gaming. This is DJS's 12th game. He's actually 9-2 right now on Snypz TV Gaming. He had lost 2 games. I stand corrected on the record. I looked up everything, and then he verified with me as well. So he was 9-2 on Snypz TV. He's 9-2, but it's a very good possibility now he's going to be 9-3 because he is down 7 points now at the 2-minute warning. And if he gets a first down here, it might be curtains. Robinson with the carry, and he won't get anything on the play. That'll bring it out to a second down. And it looks like he's going to let this kind of ride out and not call a timeout just yet. Second down and 10. And Robinson goes down again, and this time he's able to call the quick timeout with a $1:19 left. It's a 3rd down and 12, so if he can get a stop here, man, that brings him down. That leaves him 1 timeout. He's got to play this, though. He's got to play this right. A first down finishes the game. So right now, Scammon has got to come out with the play of the year for the Commanders. And he can get some things done. Let's see what happens. And the defense is going to get in there. Big stop and a 4th down and 22 at the 4-yard line. And they have to punt the ball out. Oh, this is going to be something. So the Commanders' defense is going to try to get a stop here at the 49-yard line. Again, don't forget these guys are playing until halftime. It is 21-14. This is officially the 4th quarter. Mayfield back. Plenty of time. Steps up in the pocket. Launches this up. Good touch. And that ball's incomplete. Second down coming up. A minute left, under a minute left now as Mayfield will get the catch there to Godwin. Godwin's going to take off, and he's knocked down at the 16. So now in the red zone, Godwin gets a 34-yard gain on the play. And now with 45 seconds, he's still got a timeout. Still trying to punch this thing in. And he's going to get the completion here. 5-yard gain, goes down just in time. And bridges to a 2nd and 5. He did not want to take a chance on a big hit to cause a fumble. 2nd down and 5. I'm very curious to see when we're going to see another mesh concept. And they were going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 8 coming up. Clock is still going to be ticking. 3rd down and 8. He's going to have to call a timeout after this play if he's able to get the first. Back for the pass. And he's going to launch it up. Oh, what a dot right there. That is straight clutch for another big touchdown. And you had to assume that this guy wants to dub. With 15 seconds left, he's going for 2. He's going for the upset. Here we go. He is going all out here today. Mayfield back. Plenty of time. And launches it, and he gets the 2-point conversion. He takes a 1-point lead. 22-21. Seconds left. A clutch play here on 4th down. And then is able to capitalize. I mean, Yo, the route concepts on those last two plays were absolutely perfect. They were absolutely perfect. 11 seconds left, though. All he needs is a field goal. James is going to take off, and he will slide down and call a timeout. 5 seconds left. If he could get himself, look, he could still get in field goal range. He's got to play those sidelines, though. Here we go. He's not playing the sidelines at all, but I guess he's just going to launch it. Here it is. And that is going to be it. The Bucs get it done. A big win today for the Bucs. 22-21, the final count in this game. Wow. What a finish. As they agreed to play until halftime, this game is a done deal. 22-21, the final count in this one. Oh my goodness, what a banger of a finish in this game. DJS was straight clutch at the end. And look, he's now 10-2 here on Snypz TV Gaming. He's 10-2 now. Maybe he just heard what I was saying, and now he's 10-2. He moves on to the divisionals. So he is the 6th seed. Okay, he is the 6th seed right now. So let's take a quick look at this situation here. Let's take a quick look here. So right now, this is obviously the empty situation. We already talked about the AFC where the Jets won already. They're the bottom seed in the AFC, so they're going to take on the Baltimore Ravens and Doc. All right? The number 1 seeded Doc is taking on the Jets. On the other side, we got to wait for the Raiders and the Dolphins to play tomorrow night. Again, that's 8:30 p.m. on Snypz TV Gaming. They play tomorrow night. Make sure you're following Night Screen TV here in the stream. If you are not following, I'm going to reach through this stream and choke you. All right, make sure you follow Night Screen TV. And 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Dolphins Raiders are playing on Night Screen TV. The winner of that game will take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, as they got a big win. They got a big win early, which they won that matchup 33-30. All right, so against the Bills. So they won that matchup. All right, so that's your AFC. The NFC side of things right now, though, okay? As you can see, the number 1 seed is your Cardinals, okay? The Commanders just lost, okay? The Commanders just lost. The Saints and the Giants, I believe they are playing sometime tomorrow, okay? If the Giants win that game, then obviously they're the bottom seed. They will move on to square off against the Cardinals. If the Saints win that game, okay? If the Saints win that game, then the Bucs will then be just waiting on the winner of the Packers and the Vikings, which are playing tomorrow as well. So we should be in the divisionals by Wednesday. We should be in the divisionals by Wednesday, I believe. All right? So, gonna be very interesting, man. Very interesting. But again, congratulations. Big win here today for DJS. Getting that thing done last millisecond, pretty much, in this playoff game. And again, the final count in this matchup was once again 22-21. DJS on top of scamming in this one. With that being said, guys, it is your boy Snypz. Yo, it's the playoffs, baby. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs, everyone. It is officially playoff time, man. And another squeaker here on Snypz TV Gaming, and a lot of fun once again to call games like this. But with that being said, guys, it's your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a fantastic rest of your night, everyone. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday here on Snypz TV Gaming. But again, go through tomorrow night. Night Screen TV, it goes down there for the Dolphins and the Raiders. It goes down tomorrow night. All right, we're out of here, guys. Take care, be blessed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Slide, folks.